Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today I'm going to show you how to set your sprinklers up. This is a Hunter system and it's very easy to use. I had the Rainbird one last time and I actually like this one, so if you're considering one, this one's pretty simple. So basically, you're just going to go into your settings to set it up, and when you change the dial to current time and day, it'll start flashing. And so to change the year up or down, you would just hit the plus minus symbols here. And when you're done, you just go to the next one over here. If you want to go back, so for example, now we're moving on to the actual date. If we wanted to change the year, we just hit back, go back one. And so you go through and you just change the date and the time. As it's flashing, you're able to change what is currently flashing. So that would be the hour, the minute. And once you get to the end, you're back to where you started at the date. You can move on. So now we're going to go to set start times. So this is telling us what time we want the sprinklers to go off. And so this is for all of them. So for example, I want these to go off at noon. I just changed it since it's getting a little colder around here. And then the second time that I want it to go off in the day is 5. And you can just plus or minus these times in order to change it. The third time of the day, I don't want it to go off at all. After that, I'm done. If I did, I would just hit the plus symbol and you can change the time or hold the button down and it goes even faster. And once you get back up to midnight, the next button down will turn it off. So that's how you can get it to go off. And you want to go through and make sure that you don't have any fourth time set up, just in case. Sometimes you have a fourth system and you think you've turned it all off and it's still going. So anyway, now we're going to get into the run times, and this is basically how long each station is running. So right here, our first station, it has the number 1 over here, is going to run for 4 minutes. Okay, and that's the normal sprinklers. Then if I go to station number 2, it's only running for 2 minutes because that's my drip system. And then see, just as an example, whoever set this up had put a third station with a runtime, which I really don't even need because I don't have a third or fourth station. So anyway, that's pretty much all there really is to it. You can also go down to the water days, and it'll just highlight Monday through Friday, and if it's black, that means it's raining, or that means it's working that day. So if you wanted to change that, you would just use the plus and minus arrows. And so now you can see it has the cross over the teardrop or the raindrop, so now Monday would not be watered. If I wanted to skip over a few days, you could do that and say I also don't want it to work on Friday. So if that was a mistake and I actually do want it to go to Friday, now it's blinking on the next day, so you have to go back and then either the plus or the minus to get it to go solid again. But the solid raindrop means that it's working. So pretty simple setup. That's as far as I'm using it for. There are other options with seasonal adjustment and solar syncing and all that, and according to the instructions, that's not included with this normally. So anyway, that's how simple it is. Just make sure your dial goes back up to run, and that's how you set your sprinklers.